My project topic was cross-extension reflex. Cross-extension reflex causes the extensor muscles of the opposite leg that receive the stimuli to contract in order to maintain balance and coordination, as seen here. For instance, when someone steps on a tack with their right leg, their right leg flexes and the opposite leg, which is contralateral to the stimuli, extends to balance the weight of the body and prevent a fall. The cross-extensor reflexor acts in an antagonistic process with the flexor muscle reflex to keep control of the body. The tack will trigger the pain receptors on the same side of the stimulator, also known as the ipsilateral side. This causes an action potential to travel through the axon of the neuron. The pain receptor then travels through the dorsal root ganglia into the spinal cord. As seen, the pseudopolar somatic sensory, as shown in green, neuron is vital to the cross-extension reflex. Without the pain receptors would never get to the spinal cord. It is what synapses with the interneurons, as shown in purple, which synapse with the motor neurons, shown in pink, to produce the contraction of the muscles, in this case, the right leg, which is its hamstrings. The ventral root is the motor root of the spinal cord. It contains the axons of the motor neurons. The body of the axons are located in the gray matter of the spinal cord. Since the cross-extension reflex has more than 2 synaptic nerve cells in the spinal cord, it is also known as polysynaptic reflex. As demonstrated on the left side, when the right foot stepped on the tack, it caused the flexor muscles to contract, in this case the hamstring. Simultaneously, the left leg stimulated the opposite leg extensor muscles to contract, extending the left leg. This creates an antagonistic process to help support the weight of the body and prevent a fall. The reflex withdrawal is considered the reverberation because it causes the positive feedback mechanism which actively continues until the painful stimulus comes to an end. Excitatory neurons making long-range projections and locally as well, such as the motor neurons. Inhibitory neurons are also active in their area because they are in charge of locally regulating the stimulation of excitatory neurons. As seen on the step of the cross-extension reflex, the sensory receptors were stimulated by stepping on the tack. Then the sensory neuron was excited, went to the spinal cord. Within the spinal cord, the sensory neurons stimulated many interneurons, which synapsed with the motor neurons. Motor neurons were excited and extensor muscles contracted, extending the left leg. This helped the person maintain balance and coordination.